In this example, we're going to do an application. I'm going to read it to you. It says, the United States Department of Agriculture reports that 14% of Americans are now on food stamps. If there are 2,060,000 Americans, how many are on food stamps? So, what do? We're going to start with writing the number. Big number, huge number. There. The percentage is 14%. Whenever you're going to find out how much is using percentage, you want to change that percent to a decimal. So in this case, 14%. Move the decimal twice. It's always at the end. When you don't see it, it's always at the end. So this becomes 0.14. Okay? Or you can also divide by 100. Your choice. Now you have this multiplication, and you're going to multiply this number times 0.14. And I have done it ahead, and it has a lot of zeros. And I know you might not want to do it, but we have to, and it just takes some time. So 4 times all this, so I'm going to write all my zeros, because when you multiply a number times 0, it's just 0. Then 4 times the 0, 0. 4 times 6, 24. Take the 4, take the 2. 4 times 2, 8, plus 2, 10. Okay, now we'll go with the 1. Again, 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 times all the zeros. Then 1 times this, 0 is 0. 1 times 6, 6. 1 times 2 is 2. Now we're going to add. Bring down the 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. A lot of zeros. 0, 0, 0. 4 plus 0, 4. 0 plus 6, 6. 1 plus 2, 3. Okay, now, important part. How many decimals are in the multiplication? 1 and 2. So we go 1 and 2. And why do we write this? We're going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is your answer. This huge number is the number of people that are on food stamps. Now let's do another beautiful application involving not percents directly, but one formula that you need to know. I'm going to read it to you. It says, a retired couple invested $14,000 in bonds. At the end of 1 year, they receive an interest payment of $910. What was the simple interest rate of the bond? Simple interest, I'm going to use this formula. I equals PRT. Then I'm going to write, what do I know for I? What do I know for P? What do I know for T? Rate, R, and what do I know for T? And go back and read my problem again. Retired couple invested. The principal is the amount they invest at the beginning. So it's a $14,000. Okay? At the end of 1 year. So at the end of 1 year, that's T. In this formula, T is always in years. So it's 1 year at the end of the 1 year. They receive an interest payment of $910. The interest earned on the bond. So it's I, 910. Okay, so what we don't know is the rate. And the question asks, what is the simple interest rate? This is what we don't know. So now we take the information and plug it into our formula. So we have 910 equals 14,000 times, I don't know, times 1. Okay, 14,000 times x is x. 14,000x times 1. 14,000x. Okay? We need to solve for the x. This cancels, giving you x. Now, 910 divided by 14,000. You want to do long division, okay? Well, it's not that long. Let me see if I can do it, because it's a little, it's good practice, okay? 910. Okay, does 14,000 fits into 910? No, it does not. So I need to add a decimal here, because I'm going to add a 0. Does 14,000 fits into 9,100? No, it does not. So I need to add another 0, and this 0 goes to the top. Okay, now 14,000 fits into 91,000. Yes, it does. And based on my calculations, it goes 6 times. 6 times of 14,000 gives me 84,000. And when I subtract that, I get 70. Where do I get 70? Okay, 0, 0, 0, borrow 111, minus 6. I always get confused. 7. And then 1. Right? No, not 1. What am I losing my mind? It's A, so it's 0. Ignore me. If you got this, you're on the right track. Okay, now next. There's 14 into 7,000. It doesn't fit. I need to add another 0. 14,000 into 70,000. It goes in 5 times. 5 times this gives you 70,000. Subtract that and you get 0. So it's not as long. It looks scary. At first I didn't want to do it myself. But then once you do it, it's not too long. Okay? Now, is my answer 0.065? Is that my final answer? No. What do they want? They want the interest rate. And this is a percentage. Okay? So, what do I need to do? 0.065. I need to switch this decimal to a percent. So I'm going to move 1 and 2. Becomes 6.5%. If you don't like the idea of moving the decimal from the right to the left or right to left, you can always do here multiply by 100, and then you get the 6.5%. Same thing. You have a choice. In this case, we had to, when we were here, divide, and here we were multiplying. Okay. I like to move it from left to right or right to left. But you have your answer for this is here. Answer for this example is here.